he's gotten better and he's improved, and I think all that just in the way that he's a professional shows why he's got, to put it a little more child-proof, moxie or whatever you want to call it. So he's got all of it, man, and it's hopefully we can keep it going for him.
As a vet, what do you do to help support someone who, doesn't have as much NFL playing experience?
Just my job. It doesn't, whether you got 12 years like Trent or 5 years like me or 1 year or one game like Brock, the only thing that matters the only way that you get success in this league is by doing your job. And so by us making it easier on them, by everybody doing their job to the best of their ability. There's no rah-rah speech that you can give them. There's no, hey, here's this. I don't know what it's like to play quarterback in the NFL, and only about 2 other guys in this building do. And so to just from a veteran standpoint, I do my job as best as I can and help him, do his. And that's all you can do is be 1/11 of the operation out there.
I was almost a little surprised when he won the spot over Nate Sudfeld, but that was outside the building.
Who was? You were? Or everybody here was?
Outside the building.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But obviously inside the building, you have a different perspective. What was that?
I think we kind of all saw it building. I don't think it was any surprise by the end of it. And by the time the Jimmy thing shook out, we all got told concrete evidence of this is how it's going to be. So we knew before it all happened, but we could all see it building. I mean, he came in and played his ass off all throughout OTAs and preseason. And when he got his opportunities in the games in preseason, he delivered and he played awesome. And it was somebody that Kyle and the staff was really comfortable with. And it was somebody that if the thing didn't work out with Jimmy, he was still going to be the guy here. And so he could have been playing, 13 weeks ago. So who knows? But the reason he's here is because they had confidence in that situation, no matter what was going to happen, that he was going to be the guy back there. And so it's pretty wild how this all has turned out. But opportunity comes in a lot of different ways in this league, and hopefully he can run with it.
Is it accurate to say with all the talent on this team, when you get the ball in other guys' hands, you want a guy just don't try to do too much, just get it to the guys who can make plays?
Well, yeah, I don't think it's that simple. Playing quarterback in this league is one of the hardest things to probably do in professional sports. But I said a little bit earlier, but I think, it's just do your job. You're 1/11 of the operation. You don't have to be anybody different than who you already are. And I think Brock understands that, and that's the thing. I think that's why Brock will have success. It's because he's not going to press. He's not going to think the moment's not too big for him. And he's had a lot of experience playing in college, and he's going to have a lot of experience playing here over the next couple of weeks.
He had a lot of impressive plays on Sunday, but the one that really grabbed me was one where they knew there was a blitz coming, and he knew he was going to take a hit, and he got that ball out to Kittle for that 19-yard gain on I think it was a 3rd and 10.
Yep, huge one.
He knew what was coming, but he executed exactly what you'd ask him to do at that point.
Without a doubt, it's that's probably one of the hardest things. I would assume. Like I said, I don't know what it's like to stand back there, but to understand your hot throws and to understand protection and the way that NFL defenses are able to scheme that up, and on top of the fact that the window closes about faster than you've ever seen it before, to be able to stand in on a 3rd and 10 and a pivotal point in the game. I think it was either 7-7 or 10-7 or something like that at that point, and that huge 3rd down or an explosive play and winds up leading to a touchdown before half, and that's a huge deal, and that's a ballsy play, and something that they tested him on it a lot and converted every time.
Have you talked to Jimmy much? Do you have a sense of what his state of mind is right now?
Yeah, I've talked to him in the chances that I could. He's obviously I played 5 years with him. He's one of my close friends and somebody that I care a lot about. And it's heartbreaking, and I know it sucks for him. I know he wanted the opportunity to take us to new heights and all that. Especially this week we're playing against his former roommate and Tom, and so I know it all hits him. It's hitting him pretty heavy, and but at the same time, he's still Jimmy, and he comes in with a smile on his face, ready to help in any way he can. He hasn't missed a team meeting yet since the injury, and can't say enough good things about who he is and what he's done. And no matter what happens, he's still one of the coolest guys I've ever been around, and it's because of who he is more than he is how he is as a player.
Did you guys, when you heard there was an outside chance coming back to the playoffs, how did that affect you guys? Do you block it out? I mean, how does it?
Yeah, block that. I mean, because you got 5 weeks till the playoffs start, so you got to get there first.
Right.
Yeah.